Too late nights dancing my place. I could get used to long drives.
Roll up to the greatest show in the world.
Lights, camera, action!
Now, because we'd passed into Scotland yesterday, we just sort of pulled into the first lay-by we saw. Non-intentional. This was our park up. It was lovely and quiet. Now, I'm going to show you where we were. And it was totally unintentional. So we're at... You what, love? Yes, I have. So we're at Drivesfordale Lodge Visitors Centre and Garden of Remembrance. Now, when we pulled in here yesterday, we didn't know what this was. So I did a little bit of research last night, guys. And this is actually... There's a remembrance garden here for the Lockerbie air disaster. So I was doing a little bit of research on that. So we thought we'd go and have a look round today. It's a little bit sad what happened.
Two hellish nightmares coming together in one terrible reality. That is the story of the Lockerbie disaster, of how death and destruction in the sky brought death and devastation on the ground below.
So I was looking up, but I thought we'd go and have a look. And the weather, as you can see, guys, is cool, it's sunny. Still no snow for me. We've got a little bit of frost. No snow though. Unfortunately, still no snow. Everybody's posting they've got snow and I haven't. So we're going to have a look here. So I think the visitor centre might be closed actually. But that's a shame. It's a lovely place to rest, this, guys. That didn't sound right, did it? No place is a lovely place to rest, but it is a lovely place to rest, if that makes sense. Let's go see if we can find this remembrance garden for you guys.
Tell you what, it's chilly.
It is chilly, that's why I put my coat on.
See, that sun's out.
I know.
I thought it'd have been, snow. So we ain't had snow. Yeah.
That's what we're looking for, and everybody else has got it.
But we ain't had sun in months. And then you come to Scotland and you get sun.
And do you know what, love? He was looking for snow, weren't we? Mark him nipped to Samara earlier.
Yeah.
And sent me a video of the snow on Samara.
And we get a blue sky.
And we've got...
This in months.
And we can even see a plane right up there, look.
Even the solar panels are working.
They are, aren't they? They were coming in at 64.
78 when I've just left.
Look at them mushrooms.
No.
How unusual. This is an impressive stone, isn't it? There's some very old gravestones here, guys. Oh, look at this one. The workmanship in some of this stonery is amazing, guys. Look at this little rockery here, guys. Guys, this has got to be one of the best well-kept, most respected resting places I think I've ever seen in my life. Sad that all these lives were lost.
If I wrote you a song, if I got every word perfectly weighted on a thin piece of paper, would it make any difference? Would it change for the better? If I wrote you a poem, if I posted a letter.
Oh. Such a tragedy.
Is it maybe because I never knew quite where I was, and suddenly you told me, baby, you're lost.
A lot of people in it.
Yeah, 270 people.
How many?
I've got some info. I did some proper research last
Have you done
night.
some research? Look at that lot. Now that is a lot of people. Wow. Wow. And it's nice to see that people are still coming. From 1988.
1988.
You said you've got some information. What info have you got?
I can tell you that in 1988, there was an air disaster. A plane took off from Heathrow, heading for New York or Los Angeles. It was one of them. It was heading for America, and some Libyans had put a bomb on it and set it off. And it crashed down over Scotland, killing 270 people in total. Everybody on the plane died, plus 11 civilians that it had landed on in Lockerbie.
Where did it land in Lockerbie then?
Yeah, the debris came down in Lockerbie.
Oh, the debris came
All
down.
the debris in the plane came down after the explosion in Lockerbie.
Tell you what, Lockerbie's quite, luckily it could have been worse, couldn't it? 11's not bad out of all that.
I know, but I think it landed more or less rurally, so...
Yeah, but 11 people with all them houses, all them people walking around,
Yeah.
traffic. And
It caused a lot of
Yeah.
damage, in so there's still 270 people's a lot lost.
it is, isn't it?
So out of the 270 people that died, there was 190 Americans.
They must have been going home then.
Yeah, 43 people from the UK, from the United Kingdom. 26 people from all the other origins, as far out as Tobago and
Yeah.
Canada. And then 11 of the people that were on the ground that was also killed. Now, out of the 190 Americans that was on there, sadly, 43 university students from Syracuse. They'd all just finished a year's training in England, you know, for the university.
Yeah.
And they was all flying home. They all died as well.
So I'm assuming that the plane went from, started in
Took off from
Heathrow,
Heathrow,
going to
flying
America.
to America.
Wow. She's a right historian today, isn't she?
So because we didn't know where we was parking, I wanted to look properly and pay my respects to this properly, because I mean it's beautiful and it's so sad. It is actually really sad.
We
what
were
happened.
passing.
So this is going to be on its own vlog. So if it's not very long, it is what it is. But I'm not putting anything else in with this. Just this memorial garden and this resting place because it's beautiful. I want to give you a bit of facts about the people the Libyans, who blew it up. Basically, so there's 3 of them that have been charged throughout the years. So the first one was charged and was released with he was not guilty, no charges.
Disgusting, isn't it?
The second one was charged, found guilty, served 8 years, and then was released on compassionate grounds because he had cancer, so he was allowed to go home and die with his family.
Wow.
Myself personally, I think that's disgusting after he took 270 lives.
Yeah.
He should have been made to serve his sentence till the very end. And if you think I'm harsh for that, that's on you. But in my opinion, you do the crime, you serve the time. And I don't think he should have been let out on compassionate grounds.
I think he should have been hung.
Now, the third person that was charged wasn't charged until 2020 with new investigations that came out. And he was extradited in 2022 to America. He's 71-year-old Tunisian, and he's a Libyan, obviously, but he lives in Tunisia. And he was extradited in 2022. He's in somewhere in America. It doesn't say where, so maybe Guantanamo. I don't know. But they've got him in high security in America. And he was due to stand trial in May of this year. Now, I can't find...
Well, after 40 years, no?
Yeah, because they didn't extradite until 2022. So he's been in jail in America for 2 years. But the trial was supposed to be in May of 2024. And I can't find anything else on him other than that. So he's in America in jail.
That's 40 odd years.
Yeah, 36 years to be exact.
Is it?
36 years. But if you're guilty, you're guilty. So I don't know. I couldn't give you any other information on the third person that was charged other than I know he's in America somewhere in jail. But they haven't gone ahead with a court case or anything. They're just holding him.
Maybe because they want to hold him and leave him there.
Maybe.
270, because they don't have hanging now, do they? So
maybe he's past, he's an old
that
man.
should be 270 life sentences.
He's an old man. He's 71 years old.
Shame, really, isn't
He
it?
was 71 years old when he was arrested in 2022. So he's 73 years old.
Can't believe them 2 guys. One did 8 years and one got off.
One got not guilty because it turned out there's a lot of controversy whether he was guilty or not online. I don't know. All I was saying is he was found not guilty in court and whatever. The other one, the fact that he got on compassionate grounds. Where was his compassion when he planted a bomb that killed 270 people? Absolutely not. And for me, he should have died in jail where he deserved to be.
Yeah.
But this place here, guys, is beautiful, and I think this town has done an absolute service keeping this going. It's cleaned. It's such a lovely little memorial place.
And we've been passing people in and out. There's people
And do you know
coming
what?
and
There's
looking.
people coming with flowers. There's
Yeah.
people coming. So
Still looked
it's just going
after.
to be a little vlog on its own, and I just wanted to be respectful, and I just wanted to show you the place, guys, in case you've not been. It's very poignant coming here. It's worth coming, guys.
And of
I think
course,
it is.
somebody might watch this video in time. It might not be anybody that's watching us now, but if they do see this on YouTube, sorry for your losses.
Yes, if the family, because all the families, it was affected by so many countries, and it was one of the biggest international joint efforts run by the FBI and UK Border Police.
Well, they will be if they're American.
So I tried to find as much info as I could, guys.
Yeah.
I found lots of stories about, sadly, lives that were lost, but the one that stuck with me was the 43 students that were flying home, and that's why I mentioned that one, because there's too many to go individually for 270 people. So we just wanted to give you a bit of information and show you around, guys. It's beautiful here, and it's definitely worth a visit.
And you've got some picnic benches that have been donated as well. Put it in the right location out in with the sun blaring. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now am found. Was blind, but now I see. 'Twas grace that taught my heart to fear, and grace my fears relieved. How precious did that grace appear the hour I first believed.
Used to late nights dancing my place. I could get used to long drives.
Roll up to the greatest show in the world.